So I've been playing some Brotato on my PlayStation, separate from this account, which is on my PC. I'm really, like, sort of addicted. I've learned a lot of things from the 2 videos that you've seen, if you're watching this in order. But there's still things I don't know, and there's still a lot of characters I haven't used. I think instead of just going down this list, well, okay, we did Brawler. What's crazy? I haven't tried this one ever. So plus 100 range with precise weapons. Attack speed, you start with a knife. And you get... So this will be opposite of this. No dodge, no engineering, and minus range damage. So the minus 10 range damage we could work on. The engineering, we just ignore turrets and stuff. And the dodge, we tank up, I think. Unless we get like some very huge dodge thing to kind of nullify that a little bit. But okay, 100 range with precise, 25 attack speed. And it says you start with a knife. What if I start with 2 knives? Does that work? Let's find out. Also, I've never tried the Danger 1 difficulty. Let's try it. Okay, so I do start with 2 knives. I don't see how that could be a problem. Now, the interesting thing about range, if you go into reading the, what the stats actually represent, range on these weapons is, on melee weapons, a bit unique. In the sense that, I'll show you. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, anyway, it doesn't show it in here because it's just based on the precise. But a higher range also increases the cooldown of melee weapons because there's longer travel distance. So it is something to think about. What do I want to start with here? Let's actually go into some crit chance. Why not? Got another knife. Hell yeah. So we want, if I could stick to only precise weapons, that would be cool. I actually don't know how many precise weapons are available. Let's go ahead and take the claw tree. And I guess I'll take the ethereal. We're pretty early, so we can boost some attack speed here. And let's re-roll once. Sharp tooth, we'll lock that in. Turret, we're going to ignore. We'll take the boxing glove, and we'll lock the flint again. Okay, so I was talking in the first couple of videos about that little bag that gets filled on the left-hand side with your leftover materials at the end of a round. And to my understanding, the way that that's working is that the next number of materials in the round afterwards that drop get like get like a ×2 value. So the next 3 materials in the next round will get a ×2 value. So I'm sure there's some type of strategy where you're like, okay, I don't really need to buy anything right now, so just kind of leave everything on the map, let it get sucked up into that bag, and then my next round will be even better, right? Ooh, attack speed and range. Let's take this. Now, just because of my dodge being in the negative, I guess that doesn't really matter. It doesn't make me, like, any easier to hit, I don't think. So we'll take this. I do probably want to build some armor. And you know what? I'm going to take this luck upgrade here. Let's grab the sharp tooth. Let's take the melee damage and knockback. Keep that locked. Reroll that mutation. Man, what's with all these ethereal weapons? Interesting. I mean, early on, this isn't terrible. And I'll take the corrupted shard. I'll lock it. Okay, let's go. This really is just scratching a certain itch for me right now. And the other night, we had some friends over and we were sitting around, we were playing this. And just passing the controller, everybody's trying to do a run, and everybody's like theory crafting different builds and stuff. It was actually a really, really good time. I feel like I'm overlooking harvesting. Like, what do you guys think about this? Harvesting, like early on, gives you just bonus materials at the end of the wave, and it increases all throughout. But I feel like if you don't have any, then maybe you're missing out. So I'll take a little bit there. Here's another precise weapon. Damn. Precise and elemental. Let's take that. Let's take this. Let's take the corrupted shard. Let's keep that ghost axe there. Reroll. Another knife. And let's go alien worm. Because I'm not going to get any dodge at all. So I'm going to have to get HP, and I'm going to have to get armor, if possible. Depends what they want to give me, I suppose. We're a little bit at the mercy of the drops. But in addition to unlocking a whole bunch of characters between runs, and that's cool and everything, personally, it's more exciting when you're unlocking new weapons and items, because you can use those on anybody. Box? Nope. No box. Okay. Okay. Let's go legs, and let's go armor. Okay, so let's take the knife. We're gonna upgrade one. I'll go ahead and combine the other one by this ethereal axe. So what I'm hoping is we can build up some attack speed. 18 weapon. Oh yeah, okay. It didn't get any there. Probably because my knives are killing them too fast. And this one gives plus 1% damage for kills. Let's take the alien worm. Yeah, okay. I could lock that. We'll buy that tooth. The shuriken is precise. The ghost axe 2. I could replace this one. Yep, okay. Let's go, baby. Now, in the first episode, I was kind of commenting, like, how come you guys didn't tell me about this game? And that's obviously a little bit sarcastic. And I definitely had seen comments recommending this. But, you know, you see comments kind of recommending everything all the time. Hey, play this game, it's the best, you know? And you look at it, and you're like, okay, cool. This is one, admittedly, I didn't look at. But yeah, it is pretty sweet. Melee damage would be great here. I'm gonna take HP first. Let's go upgrade there. Let's go... I think I'm gonna get rid of... I know this is precise. So this did 368, this did 153. These did just over 200. I did gain a stat there. Let's recycle the icicle for now. I'll buy Ghost Axe 2, see if we get lucky. And actually, I could even combine this and then take the shuriken. And ideally, we get a Ghost Axe 1 again. Support, primitive. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... I wonder, like, you know, sometimes I feel like that it is sort of crafting a build for you in a sense. I don't know if it's truly random. Or if you're more inclined to get duplicates of things that you have. If anybody knows, I'd be curious. Not that that's gonna, like, shatter the illusion of randomness necessarily, but... I feel like our damage output is pretty good. It just feels pretty good. Ooh, chest 3. Yeah, let's go. And let's take a little bit more harvesting. Ghost Axe, so we have 2 level 2s. Sharp Tooth, that's gonna be hard to upgrade, I think, but you never know. I don't mind the loot aliens. We'll go HP damage and enemies. Let's lock this for now. Go Scepter. gives you the HP, but I think we're good. So the ethereal buffs are giving us, they're offsetting some of our darge, but it is hurting my armor. The precise stuff is helping with crit chance. So boosting that and really focusing in on is probably ideal. Maybe let's do this. Let's combine that. We'll take, we're gonna lock in mastery. We'll lock in the goat skull for melee. We can offset that crit chance with the precise weapons. Grab this new tooth. That opens up an option to upgrade and combine. Reroll for 2. Okay, that's all we'll do right there. Oops. Didn't mean to grab that. I have run into some pretty nutty builds. Like, some of my favorites have been... I think I was playing the Renegade. I think it was him where I had this, like, crazy turret build. I don't know if I'm matching the character in the build correctly, but I've had some builds where I can, like, I get to the point where I can literally stand still. My dodge is so high, and I have, like, a ton of regen and, like, just attack speed bonuses when you're standing still and other, like, standing still bonuses. So, yeah, there's some cool... There's definitely a lot of variety. And I can say I haven't really played, yeah, we'll take that. I haven't really had runs that feel that similar, which is pretty cool. Let's go one more into harvesting. I probably don't buy any more after this. Yeah, there we go. Primitive 2. So that's gonna take that up to 3. And I just read primitive, but like sharp tooth, you know what I mean. 50% chance to get 1% damage and rerolling, 10% chance to get -1 max HP. I do reroll a lot, so I'll take that. We'll take the skull, and let's reroll. I got -1 HP, of course. Ghost Scepter 2, I think that's fine. My damage is high enough where I could buy that harvesting, and then that will actually be the last. Let's reroll one more time. Trees die in 1 hit, I like. Let's go. So now we're looking at either upgrading that level 1 primitive tooth thing, or replacing it with like another level 2 upgraded weapon. In that turret build that I had, it was pretty cool because I had this thing that would create turrets from trees that you kill, and then I had the lumberjack thing, and I had the thing that spawned more trees, and it was like, oh my, it was just got really out of control. And like, you could stand in the middle of the map, and your turrets are just literally killing everything. And the turrets even shoot trees, I found, so that's pretty cool. But then it's just like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okie dokie. Ooh. Now, I wonder if I should take range. You know what? I'm actually going to take HP regen. HP regen by standing still. Not bad. I'm going to take the harvesting to just finalize that. I'll take the mastery. Pickup range is pretty solid. I'll lock coral as well. Let's see what happens. I'm mostly curious as to when is the right time, and this is something just to figure out over time, I think, but when is it the right time to leave the materials to get the bonus in the round after? I don't know if it's better to do that early. I kind of feel like once you hit critical mass where you feel like, oh my god, that wave was just insane, they couldn't even touch me, then that's probably the ideal time. Like, I'm kind of feeling very strong right now. So maybe what I'll do is I'll try to leave the rest of them. So fill that bag. Range damage. So all of our stuff is melee, even though we are getting increased range. But the attack speed's nice, but I think we're gonna leave that. Let's take damage. And let's take armor. Wisdom seems cool. 5% damage every 5 seconds till the end of the wave, but you drop minus 15 right off the bat. So that'll neutralize our damage, but then every 5 seconds you're getting stronger. So like, it's a net positive, in my opinion. Let's take it. Let's take the coral, and let's take the alien tongue. Where's my speed? 3? Let's neutralize that. Free reroll. Ooh. Here's a precise weapon. I know I'm going to recycle this and get more, but let's just take scissors for now. And the others, I think we can let them go. I mean... I mean, I really should try to get as many precise weapons as I can. So even though there's some pretty good weapons, I don't know. Let's lock the shredder gun just to have an option. Our melee build does have a decent amount of range to it, if you can believe it. Trying to like hunt some of the big guys so that they don't do that charge as often. This little pod of them. Oh god. Okay, that got a little spicy. Melee damage. Yep. I mean, it's hard not to take that big luck upgrade. Let's take the heart as well. Damage and curse, I'm fine with. Attack speed, crit chance, range. At the cost of regen, yes. And then just because I feel like I need more damage, I'm gonna take that. Let's reroll this. Crit chance, yes. Melee damage, attack speed, 10% speed for every 3 seconds when you take damage minus elemental. That's good. XP gain, melee damage, knockback, and luck hit. That's not bad. Let's reroll one more time. Crit chance, dodge, but minus range. That's fine. Crit chance, elemental minus range. That's fine. Damage minus range. Sure. These guys are tanky little MFers. I don't know what they are exactly. I don't think those are like mummy wraps. I think they're bones. They're wrapped in bones. These guys, little sea snails, little elephant dudes, little clearly aliens. The little dweeby aliens with their tongues out. Those guys are annoying because the range stuff, it can stack up if you're not clearing them. And you got a billion red balls flying at your face. For some of you, maybe that's your idea of a good time. For me, only on Fridays. What? I'm sure these things all have names. I just don't know what they are. We'll recycle that one. Let's go. What's my crit chance at right now? 21? Does that have a max? Nope. Okie dokie. Let's go XP gain. Let's go crit chance and dodge. Let's go crit chance. And let's go damage. Who needs range? Scar is not bad. That could be our second coral. I mean, this is pretty good damage. I might replace my existing gun with that. Okay. And it does the slow, which I find really nice. There's a, what is it called? Like, wandering bot? I don't know if that's actually correct or not. But there's a little bot that you can find that will slow enemies around you. That seems incredibly strong. I mean, our damage is here. This feels pretty good. Like, we're clearing most of the enemies before others spawn, so... that's pretty solid. Now, I do want to get enough materials here so I can buy that harpoon gun. Whoa. How was that? Another box, thank you. It's gonna be close. I actually like the jerky, so you get healed over time, but you get more HP in general. Melee damage. If I sell this, it gives me 36, which takes me to... I hope my math is right. Just. Alright. Let's see. Piercing 5 slows enemies in a radius around the projectile. I'm at 7 range. What more could you want? That pierce is actually what's really nice about it. Like, you line up a bunch of enemies, that thing's doing tons of damage. Plus, like, look at all our crit numbers there. All the yellows. If we can find more crit, that would be great. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more HP as a kind of safety mechanism, but... oh yeah, this harpoon gun is working. Gotta heal a bit. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh. That got a little dicey there towards the end of these waves. Okay. Out of these, you know what? I'm gonna take some... I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know. Is that... I don't know. Maybe that's not worth it. Because again, minus dodge doesn't matter. I think I kind of borked that. We do have the HP regen while standing still ×2. Let's take that. Maybe I just ignore the scar now a bit late. Free rerolls in the shop, which combos with that other thing. Crit chance, dodge, and range. Really just F's up my whole dodge thing I just bought for sure. Oh! That is hilarious. Wandering bot. That's the one. Let's buy the shard. Reroll one more time. Oh, this is nice. So that can go to a level 4. Ghost Flint. Let's just see here. The Ghost Flint is dealing very little damage. So's the Ghost Axe. So yes, we've gained 15% damage. We've gained 10% attack speed, which is great. I think they've served their purpose. If I can find more precise weapons or other nice drops, I'm open to replacing them. That's so funny that that bot spawned. Okay, these enemies I've never seen. They must be a level 1 thing. There's probably some others that have spawned that I've not noticed, but these little ones with the glowing arms. Just try to keep the board as clear as possible. It's becoming slightly problematic. Not a lot of trees. Like, not a lot of healing dropping at all here. Yikes. Oh, man. Do I just take some regen, or do I take this damage? Let's go melee damage. Let's buy the, tooth. Let's buy the wandering bot. Let's reroll for free. Ooh, items one tier higher on the next reroll. I like that. Let's take that, and then let's re-roll everything. Ooh. Thing is, I don't have a lot of projectiles, man. I guess, I don't know, I don't think that thing even counts. This thing will. It'll have some bounce, so I guess it could buff the harpoon gun. Plus 8 HP regen is not enough to start at 50%. The turret doesn't help me. Unfortunately, my engineering is so bad. Let's lock... Yeah, but even then, I'm losing 25% damage. That was just an unfortunate, very unlucky reroll. Which sucks. Another free shop reroll isn't bad. That doesn't really help me. That doesn't really help me. That doesn't really help me. Okay. Let's see how big of an impact the wandering bot has here. Because we're getting this harpoon gun slow and the wandering bot. Oh, we got freaking laser beams? Who's shooting that? Oh, I see. Tentacle. That's lovely. Found a new most hated enemy. Is it just me, or are there very few trees dropping? Man, I might die here. Okay, I gotta... Uh-oh, we're in trouble. 10 seconds. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm in trouble here. I gotta really figure something out. Attack, speed, and range. Sure. Yes. Take the fruit. Let's take attack speed. Pickup range and harvesting. I actually like that. My dodge, again, who cares, right? Take the free reroll. Ooh. I need 277. I'm gonna have to lock that. This doesn't help me. Little guy that slowly shoots 10 piercing lightning projectiles around him. Okay, I like summoning a little guy. Why not? But I gotta survive this wave in order to purchase these things. Because the recycling costs are not that great. Like, look at the damage difference here. I gotta get rid of these ethereal weapons now. Has to happen. Ooh. 35% more from recycling. Maybe a bit late here. But I could go an extra fruit garden. Because my healing is really suffering, so... So I got one on either side of the map. Top left, bottom right. I'm also, like, I'm limiting the amount of damage that those ethereal weapons can do because they are true melee. And we gotta be relatively close. And they have to get the killing blow to get the stats, and I just think we're at the point in the run where those stats are not going to accrue very much higher. Really feeling the value of the harpoon, man. Like, all the piercing that it's doing. You can line up all these enemies. Okay, that was solid. Yes, more trees. We like. I'm gonna go max HP. That's a little risky, not to say that it's bad. Get rid of that. This is gonna boost my crit chances. A lot. So we're up to +9 from that. Overall 45. We'll get a little Tyler. See, Vigilante Ring now, it's like you're gonna get maximum... By the time I pick this up next wave, you get 1 wave out of it, right? So it's like... Well, you get 2, 18 and 19. So it's not really that good. But if you get this early, oh my god. Be lucky, though. I don't think I'm gonna take any of these. I like the sunglasses. Yeah, that harpoon is nasty. I feel like that hammer could be kind of interesting, but I'll lock it and maybe replace the ghost axe with it. Okay, let's go. If I can get to the point where I'm killing spawns, that's the goal. Like, just beyond the red X's, you know? It's a little tough with this enemy mix. They're just a little bit extra work to take down. Feels pretty good right now, though. I wonder how much that little Tyler is helping me. Me and little Tyler versus the world. I wonder if there's any way to kind of figure out what enemies you can expect to spawn. Because that definitely has an impact on how strong you feel, right? Let's go crit chance. 5,500, 7,100, 12,000, almost 13, almost 15, 53. Okay. I mean, this thing actually was doing pretty good compared to these, but I'm not getting any bonuses from it. I'm not getting any bonuses from that hammer. The hammer's gonna hit harder. It's got the same cooldown. It's got way more knockback and slightly less range. I think it's worth it. Ooh, precise and elemental. Interesting. Hitting an enemy spawns a lightning projectile that bounces 4 times and deals 14 damage. Yep. Thief Dagger level 1, unfortunately, gonna pass. The mouse could be interesting. Could be interesting. One more reroll. Yeah, let's buy it. Nullifies the damage taken. I like that. Oh, this is good. Attack speed, and then every second until the end of the wave, bonus is lost when taking damage. If we get this and this together, that's pretty cool. Okay, we need big money here. I need, like, 750, which I don't think is going to happen. We do have 87 times 2s. Hey, little Tyler. Start Tylering. I do have the regen when I stay still, so... And it's actually pretty decent. And I could still, like, slightly move and then just... You know, to try and dodge projectiles. If you don't blink, you can do that kind of thing. Does mean I'm gonna leave a lot on the ground. 565, not bad. HP. Okay, so what's dealing the weakest? 79, 15.5, 55, 61, 67. Oh man, not a lot there, hey? 37.42. Let's get rid of it. Let's take the lightning shiv. Let's take the tardigrade. Leave the tooth. Knife 2. Probably not going to get knife 3. Although, no, shuriken's dealing more. Keep the crystal locked. You know what? The small fish is actually not bad. Wave 19. I don't think we need the other reroll. Because we're going to spend the money on other things. Okay. I think with that new weapon, we should feel pretty good. Because it's got some bouncing and stuff, and Tyler's stuff also bounces, so let's just see if people can come to us and what they're capable of. Got the nullify. Oh, jeez. This is wave 19, so I should try and pick up as much as I can. Yoy. Whoa! Okay. Did the best we could there. Let's go... HP. Whoa. Never seen this. Armor, crit chance, engineering, speed. I mean, I do like the crit chance. We're gonna take crystal. Let's take that as well. Let's take energy bracelet. Crit chance is gonna be insane. That's 70. Damage and curse, let's go. Not gonna be able to get anything else. Okay. Oh, look at that thing. 22,000 damage. Yeah, I would say that was a good upgrade. That's nuts. Wave 20, baby. See what we can do. He's gonna mutate soon, right? Look at the crits, man. Oh, it's just disgusting. Okay, so that mutation, not too bad, actually. There's some where they throw like the circle of balls. It's a little bit harder to deal with, in my opinion. You kind of get trapped. He's dead, man. Crazy run, all right. On Danger 1, so Danger 2 is unlocked. So new enemies appear, elites and hordes appear. That's, what is a horde? I don't know. Wielding, 30% lifesteal with primitive weapons. You start with 1 stick. You can't equip weapons above tier 2. Okay. So you gotta stack that lifesteal to the point where you can tank a bunch of stuff because you're not gonna be able to kill things. Vagabond, equipped weapons always contribute to the class bonuses of other equipped weapons. You can't equip 2 of the same weapon type at the same time. So they'll all get basically all their benefits because you'll have 6 weapons of different kinds. Fine. Luck modifications are down. Interesting. That means getting higher tier weapons is going to be more challenging. You're going to have to rely on combining. Harvesting is reduced. Okay. The King, lots of luck. 25% damage for every tier 4 weapon you have. 25% attack speed for every tier 4 weapon you have. Those plus 100s, I think, are showing, because I have 4 in my current build, this is saying, if you were this character right now, that's what you would have. Plus 5 max HP for every different tier 4 item you have. But, for your tier 1 items, you lose 15% damage. You lose 15% attack speed. And you lose 2 max HP for every tier 1 item you have. Yikes. Okay. So yeah, the king, he doesn't like, he needs to have nice stuff. Hunting trophy. 33% chance to gain a material when killing an enemy with a critical hit. Oh. So I wonder, did we unlock that because our crit chance was so high? Probably. And the bull. HP regen, armor. Regen modifications are increased. So that's cool. You explode when you take damage. Oh, but you can't equip weapons. Haha. Okay, that seems really neat. That seems really, really fun. Okay, neat. Guys, that was fun for me. I don't even know if you guys are watching this. Probably not a lot. It's too old. But you know what? I'm having a good time. We'll see you next time. Toodles.